Lava Reef Zone.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
I'm Sonic.
I'm Tails. I don't want to be Tails.
You want to be to Sonic, so I can do the topic.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's swap controllers then. Okay, let's go.
Yay, Tails!
I ain't gonna give you any time to waste. Let's go.
Okay, my topic today is, OCs have you had in the past of Sonic?
Sonic OCs.
Yeah, let's get real for a second, yeah, because we like to pretend like that's not a thing, but I bet you've had an OC.
You know, you're gonna be real disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually no, hold on. Shit. Great,
because I've got one.
You have summoned up some bad memories.
I've got one, and I wouldn't mind discussing people's OCs either.
Oh,
like the kind of concept of OCing in Sonic.
I guess we do have that coming up with
with
the
Forces.
one with Sonic Forces. Now your OC is an official character. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Go for it,
you hadn't reminded me about my OC.
Please enlighten.
It's not like oh god. It's not as bad as like it's not just
because maybe if you describe it thoroughly enough, I'll draw it.
Oh. Well, it's not like I had just OCs. I had a whole little webcomic.
Oh, do quick tell the origin story of your main character of webcomic. Sonic's.
It's a case of trying to remember, actually.
Super cool, sexy adventure.
Well, how did it go? What did I have? I had like it was bloody weird. Why did I make a webcomic? It was called Holy Sonic.
Holy Sonic, eh?
Holy Sonic, yeah. It was a knockoff of that guy's, Ooh, hello. It was a knockoff of that guy's, That's My Sonic, Fireball 20XL, that's the name of the guy.
That's My Sonic.
That's My Sonic.
I'm not familiar,
TMS.
Go for it.
You're
That's a good thing as well, because that's got to be a somewhat OC-ish thing. Oh, there's a thing there.
Let's
Come back.
A thing? Oh. Good work, Tails. You're my best old brother. Yeah, so... You had a website called Fireball 20XL.
Oh, yeah.
It was kind of like a knockoff of Dragon Ball Z, and it was hosted by a guy called Psy Guy. Essentially, it was just like a simple little comedy series based on Sonic. Hey, special stage.
Yeah.
Let me focus on this. We'll get back to our nostalgia.
Okay, while he's getting his crystal, I'll talk about my OC. So, I didn't really think of it as an OC at the time because it was very kiddie stuff. But as I explained earlier, I
can't believe you actually had an
drew Sonic characters when I was into Sonic comics and the Sonic games, when I was part of that little, like, getting into it as a wee tot.
You were massively into the comics and stuff.
Yeah. But, so I had this one, which was, I can't remember the name now. It was something along the lines of Prickle or something like that, and it was a porcupine.
Prickle the Porcupine.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of adorable in a way.
Yeah.
I like that.
And the kind of look of it was like if you were going to have a bold Sonic and he had just like actual lines as spikes, like really thin things on his head. So and it was weird because I had made this character and I made him kind of more stubby kind of thing. And I didn't really have a story or anything for him. It was just he was a porcupine, but the idea around it was he wasn't fast.
Yeah.
He was kind of a Knuckles-esque character, where it was more about fighting.
Oh, okay.
But then down the line, in the comics, they like totally showed Sonic before he went blue, and I was like, wow, that looks a lot like my Porcupine character. So like non-blue Sonic kind of looks like my Porcupine character.
Does he also look a bit like the Mr. Needle Mouse concept art from way back in the initial days?
Yeah, supposedly, yeah.
I'll stick a picture on the screen so everyone can get my thinking there, or my rationale. Everyone go, yeah, it really does actually.
And now maybe I'll draw the one I was doing.
Yeah.
I always remember having a problem drawing him because I couldn't decide if I wanted to give him conjoined eyes.
Conjoined eyes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
Sonic, or if I wanted him like Tails where it's two separate eyes.
Yeah. I would say probably. And
this was back when I couldn't draw very good, so like, because I was like, I think it was 10 or something.
Yeah, 10 years old. Have you got any of the artwork still left over?
Pretty sure not, but I'll draw what I remember it being like.
Yeah, because I'm mildly confident I might be, if I can find the right hard drive, I'll be able to track down some of those Holy Sonic comics I made. And
oh boy, I'm excited.
yeah, if I can
give me a rudimentary concept. You must remember at least the main character or something.
But the main characters were the initial four? Well, the main characters. So you had Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails, and they just get into little wacky hygiene incidents.
Because the thing is with OCing, it is kind of a wish fulfillment. It's that kind of, I'm a fan of this thing, and so through my wish fulfillment, I'm making a insert character. It's just, and it's very basic, and I'll get you over there.
Oh yeah, I forgot I've got a little brother. Or maybe I can just get up there myself. Don't need you, Sonic. Tails. Yeah. I didn't need you at all, Tails.
It would have been really adorable as well.
It would, actually, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do something cute. Yeah, like a mosquito. Mosquito that forever irritates. Yeah, okay, let's go. When it comes to OCs, I actually kind of had two in the comic.
But
which feels
I suppose in terms of an artist, I think, I don't know, it's OCing's kind of frowned upon, I think, in many respects.
Because it's Sonic recolor one.
It's one of those things, yeah, the recoloring's a bit different now, isn't it? That's just kind of that laziness.
Yeah.
We discussed a creator that did something similar to that. But,
Where? Huh? Oh, okay.
But yeah, you were going on, you were saying it was somewhat of a rip-off of this other comic.
Yeah, it was a rip-off of Fireball 20XL's.
What is it? Is it kind of like, you know, like a hardcore Sonic thing?
It
like
wasn't hardcore. No, it wasn't really edgelordy, although if you look at the creator's OC, which was basically a green Sonic head on a Goku's body.
Oh, I get it.
It looked good, I guess. Oh, you slow down.
That was one of those things, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Just like mixing two franchises.
Yeah, that was huge.
Crossovers.
There was also all these other characters as well, which were like recolors and remixes of like what are they called characters? Characters from Mega Man, like from the Mega Man X games.
Yeah, I suppose.
And like they did the job. They mostly played comedy roles and stuff. It was I don't know. It was really just very much focused on just being a comedy at the end of the day. Oh.
Oh, he died.
Yeah,
I was kind of confused about what was happening in that situation, so I was kind of watching in anticipation.
Yeah. Or whatever was going on, because I've never been there before. I
still haven't got it. Like, what was the story? Like,
there was no story really. It was just like comedy. But it was a sprite comic as well. I don't think I pointed that out. It was all these sprites of characters. No, I don't have a fire shield, so I'm a bit perilous. Oh, see?
What are you doing?
Trying to walk this thing.
But if you just stand on one end, surely it'll work. Because down on the other end. I don't think that's worth it. I think you should just go up the platforms. It didn't seem to save you. Oh, is it the fact that it crushed you?
Yeah, I got crushed there. I mean, this is just... Oh, wait. That's through here. Oh, for gosh!
Now it's your time to be the crushed.
Oh, and I'm trying to tell you about, like, that's my Sonic. Which I'm sure there's people out there who recognise it and know what I'm on about.
That's fine, that's fine. I've not really heard of it. Like I say, my real time of being in the Sonic fandom was very young. So,
yeah, certainly. That's my Sonic was...
So I had that,
yeah. Just a comic. Comedy comic.
I had I think it was called Pines, actually.
Pines? What, your OC?
Yeah, I think it was Pines the porcupine. And the whole thing about that was, like, they say he was part of the Sonic the Comics universe, but that was why I drew that. But
yeah,
it's I liked a lot of the stuff in the games as well, because there's something in the Sonic comic universe that I totally missed, and I have to bring up later on, but we'll do that on that episode. Yeah, OCing in the Sonic universe. I think I could probably come up with an even more like edgy, cool OC now.
Well, even cooler than like Cool Steel.
Even cooler than Pines the porcupine.
Pines porcupine or
I'd give him sunglasses if I was to design him today.
Could you top my? I had 2 OCs. Yeah, that's right. Oh no, crap! Now I remember what they were. I had 2 OCs.
This rock.
One was a recolor of Chaos, of a sprite which I found, of Chaos from Sonic Adventure. Because that's when I got into Sonic, was around the Sonic Adventure
Isn't
days.
Chaos just a big goop?
Yeah, but he's got like a form. I think
Okay.
the music's died again, by the way.
It's just died. Oh well, you have to add something whimsical in.
Yeah. It keeps happening. What's wrong with this game? Something over there, but I can't get to it.
Bubble Shield seems like it would not be helpful on a stage.
No, especially
Unless it's suddenly going to become Aqua. It is called Reef, so maybe.
Yeah, it could get watery, couldn't it? Ah, this is infuriating about the music.
Oh well. It gives us more time to think about OCs.
Yeah.
Oh, also this is happening.
Really have to just focus on fading rate. Oh, good work, Tails.
I'm the king of the world.
Fade, 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 fade. Ah! Good ring. He's got to blow his arm off first.
Oh, it's got to blow his load though.
Yeah, he's got to blow his load. Oh, whoa! Oh! Did not expect that.
Whoa. Because I made a lot of robot OCs. Oh no,
I got stuck inside him.
Got one fumbled. I made a lot of robot designs.
Yeah, robot design.
Because I was really into like the robot things. Because as a kid, I think Metal Sonic was like one of my favourite characters.
Yeah. There's a lot of people's favourites.
Oh, he is pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's basically Terminator.
Yeah. A kid-friendly Terminator, essentially. Unless you read the comics.
They sold toys of Terminator.
Intimidating.
They sold toys of Terminator, man.
Yeah.
And Predator.
Yeah, that's true. But that's because kids were into those kind of violent things back then. And it was fine to sell kids violent things back then. I could have avoided that. That was the time to strike. Because he's lost his armour. Oh.
No, must get ring.
You saved me, Tails.
Yeah, this time it's Tails' time to be helpful. Yay!
Yeah, good work,
Look
Tails.
at me, I'm adorable.
Oh, we forgot.
Yeah.
Man, you can tell we're a bit rusty. We haven't played this in a little while.
Yeah, a little while.
Let me go on about my OCs because I
quickly.
keep getting started and I keep.
Do you want me to swap for a little bit on this
No,
stage?
no,
and then
I'm
you can
just going
OC
to say it.
up?
That's all I have to say. Is basically describe my OCs. I'll stick them on screen if I can find the sprites I made of them. But one was basically
I want to hear the
recolor
lore.
of Tails.
Yeah.
He was. Oh, you've lost your power.
No.
Please connect your controller. Mate.
Oh, no.
Okay, great. I can talk about my OCs more.
Okay.
So one was like a Chaos sprite recolor which I had found. Made them all sort of like gold and brown and a bit red. Looked a bit bloody. It was weird. It was a weird design. And then there was a literal square, which I called. Oh, actually, yeah, it was referring to my.
Now the stage is blue.
Blue stage. Okay, it reminds me of my various OCs, of which they were neither blue or
A stage.
a stage. Yeah. In fact, yeah, they were nothing. They were just like dudes. No. Essentially, the design of the purpose of my OCs were to be literal inserts of myself. And somewhere down the line, yeah, one was like Chaos because I was super big into Sonic Adventure at the time, and the other one was literally just a square. Pick me up, take me up here, Tails. Let's go, bro. Come on, Tails.
It's kind of tricky to like control. So one's literally a square. Oh no, you have to go the other side.
Oh, okay.
Although there's just this thing here. So
Oh yeah, of course. That's how you do this. Yeah, helpful. So yeah, one was like.
So as a tune to you, it was somewhat of a misnomer. OC.
It's a misnomer to be an OC, but they were in a fucking hell. What the hell? They were in a Sonic comic.
But like the fact that they were one was just a square is very telling of you.
Yeah. So like, in part, I didn't have the artistic talent.
See,
to really
my OC was very well. Maybe this is a thing because OCs are intrinsically a artist thing or a creative type thing. where you want to create something and add to the universe in some fashion, I imagine, like wish fulfillment on that. So the way that I often like draw things is I try really hard to have stuff I draw feel like it would exist in the universe. So mine wasn't like overpowered or anything like that, but I have definitely known people to make those sort of characters that are, you know, Sephiroth-esque.
Yeah. Whoops.
It was worth it. I can't fly you. I can't throw you down.
Help. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm gonna go this way. So my pines. Oh god, those things! Those things are horrid.
Those guys, they're the worst. Absolute worst guys.
They like hit you twice in a row.
Yeah.
No invincibility frames.
It's like they're hitting you too fast for your invincibility frames to kick in. Even bizarre.
So yeah, whenever I make a character, I often want it to be, you know, make sense in the universe.
Yeah.
And I try to make them weaker than the main character usually when I make a character. Unless I purposely am doing something edgelordy and ridiculous, which I have done for fun in the past.
Yeah, understandably.
But yeah, Pines was just a normal non-superhero-esque character that might be like the equivalent of, like, you know, the pig or the rabbit on the team kind of thing.
Yeah, so basically not really a hero, just the dude. Hey Tails, can you take me up here?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
Let me help myself.
Myself today. Oh no.
See if I could feel. I focused on
Tails, can you take me up here?
The only thing that's real.
But yeah, so my OCs are more sort of like a parody of the concept.
Yeah, which is what I was saying, like, it's very telling of you, whereas mine were more legit, trying to be, I think...
Actually make interesting, cool characters, right?
Yeah. But then I kind of admire the audacity of some OCs, where they're like really outrageously coloured and stuff like that. And it comes from somebody who's not really into art, but draws for fun, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, like, they're just doing it more just as... Not really an outlet, it's just like it... Oh, ow.
It's a fandom appreciation kind of thing. But it's definitely lends itself to creatives.
I mean, like, it's an easy sort of, like, entry level as well, because it's a simple design.
Yeah, and usually a lot of OCs end up just being traced from caricatures.
Yeah. In
some way or form. Because I know a lot of my early drawings of Sonic were just almost, like, traced of, like, because Sonic's such an easy gateway for that as well.
Yeah.
Because the characters are all very easily traceable. Because they're like a muzzle.
Yeah.
And a top off.
Yeah,
and the eyes just go and sit on top of the muzzle. It's very self-explanatory of a character design.
Yeah, it's incredibly simple, very easy to do.
Yeah. And all the characters that you play as are all something along those lines of that. Like, Knuckles was the one where I first saw that, and Knuckles really feels like it's someone seen the art style and has adapted a new character to that art style.
Yeah.
Because there's all that famous talk about how Knuckles is kind of... You just need to kill yourself.
Yeah, I can't be bothered doing those stages anymore.
Knuckles was basically his character look, even though he's a kid now, is more based on this idea of like Predator and like Wolverine with the like claws and the hair. Because that was one of those famous things one of the artists said once, is that the hair was based on Predator. Dreadlocks.
Really?
Yeah.
Not made that association before, actually.
It's it was one of those big did you know kind of things.
Oh right, one of those videos, eh?
One of those kind of
that Knuckles was based off the Predator?
Yeah, Knuckles' hair is based off the Predator's hair. That's just one of those
Come on. Come on. There we go.
Trying to get you.
I knew. I could sense myself doing it.
I felt it coming.
I knew I was going to do that.
I couldn't feel the need to say anything because I didn't think it would help.
I intentionally did that.
As a joke.
You know, because you should have seen us when we were playing before, and we weren't recording by mistake.
Come on.
I'm coming.
Come on.
Don't rush me.
Stop talking about non-continuity things.
Stop talking about things that didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, I should probably stop talking about my silly webcomic. God damn it! God damn!
Can you hear that verbal noise then? It was like the sound effect for like messing up, and it was just. I honestly think that kill, the way that they kill you, is very unintentional. Let me kill these things.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I've got to go first. Yeah. There you
Don't
go.
kill it, don't do it. Oh.
No way.
You scared me.
Up. Yeah.
No way I'm gonna catch up.
All right.
But yeah, it's funny because like obviously the Sonic creators have kind of embraced the OC-ness.
Is this voice?
Yeah, it's the only way you can do it, isn't it?
It feels that way, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, I can go up here.
you could do. I can't. It's hot.
It's too hot for tails. Too hot for tails.
Because of the whole, Sonic Forces coming out, which is another reason why I'm kind of bringing it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's a neat thing that they're so vastly kind of prevalent in the fandom.
Yeah.
I mean, they're prevalent in all fandoms, but like usually ones that have a lot of copy and paste characters. Because I think they're quite prevalent in the Steven Universe fandom, aren't they? Like,
yeah, a lot of people just make their own gem soners.
Yeah.
Let's not mention
soners.
Let's not mention pony soners.
Oh yeah, well they're OCs again, aren't they?
They are OCs, but let's not
original
mention that.
characters.
I think we made an agreement, a gentleman's agreement, not to mention those.
I made no such agreement.
I'll make them endlessly, all the time, 24/7.
I'd never agree to anything that would require me to be more
What?
gentlemanly.
What, you mean, speaking about topics which we, sure, our fans do not wish to experience or deal with?
I'm talking about soners now because like you brought that up because it's a
okay.
natural progression of like original characters is soners, which is I was kind of getting into the idea that original characters are kind of soners anyway, but like I didn't see myself as my original character, my Porcupine. It was just a character I made.
Yeah.
You'd give your original characters stories and backstories, which is what I'm getting at. Like you were saying,
Yeah.
how yours was kind of like a rift on the whole idea.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Even though-
soners are something very different.
Yeah.
Soners are you putting yourself in that universe.
Hmm.
That's just nothing but wish fulfillment. And usually soners are done by people who are not inclined into like creative medias, like not somebody who makes art and stuff like that. They're
Yeah.
more people who
Someone-
are just fans.
Someone who has an idea or a story they want to tell.
No, because
Or
soners
like
aren't
themselves.
that. So when you have a sonar, like of something, it's literally you putting yourself into it and making a character design of yourself.
Hmm.
As far as I
Maybe that.
understand it, because if it's not that, it's an original character, right?
Yes.
So because like a Sonic sonar is effectively just if I was to say this Porcupine character's name is Box.
Hmm.
Box the Porcupine.
Yeah.
And he is unusual Box when he was sucked into the universe of Sonic. That to me seems like a persona.
Yeah.
God, this guy is relentless.
Yeah.
What
It's
is he-
actually funny.
This rogue Sono is getting us real bad.
It's actually really quite interesting as well.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
funny that you brought up the concept of OCs on this stage because this little boss, actually, the thing he's riding on, has a little nickname which refers to. Oh wait, does it? Oh,
It's that beetle, isn't it?
yeah, the beetle. It's actually specifically got a name called Jimmy, which I think is a reference to someone in the fan community,
Oh yeah.
or more specifically the modding community. I believe there might be a bit of a tragic story to the guy. I could look it up and actually bring up some footage, but it's a nice little tribute to this guy, which is quite charming in of
Because
itself.
he liked that character.
He liked the character, and I think like the little Jimmy thing is actually an OC of his. Whoop, off he goes.
Oh, Jimmy went mental there and just ran
Yeah, he's
off.
mad. I mean, like he's so dissatisfied that his master got defeated. Yeah. So we beat the stage. Was there anything further you wanted to say?
Yeah, I'm on top of the thing!
Oh wow! I didn't know you could even do that.
I just disappeared. Whoop.